Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today will be part 3 of the K1100 Cafe Racer build. So if you missed parts 1 and 2, we got the motor all painted up and the frame off and everything. And we're just taking all the little parts apart and making sure everything's clean and ready to get on the bike. And if you missed those 2 videos, I'll put a link down in the description for those. Now don't mind all this mess sitting on here, but I do have the rear brake caliper taken apart and trying to get it ready for paint. If you want to see what color we're going to be doing yellow. And with the color that we're doing for the tank, you guys don't know what color that is yet, but I do think it will look really good with the yellow and the black. So I got this pretty much cleaned up and ready for paint, and I got the little holes taped up for the brake fluid going through there. So let's get this stuff primered and painted. Okay, so while we're waiting for the primer to dry for the next 10 minutes, we're going to go over here and throw on the throttle body housing, and let's get to it. Alrighty guys, we got the throttle body all on and the injectors put into place. And like I said in the last video, I think I want to put in velocity stacks here. I think they look really cool on this bike, and it kind of opens up the whole entire center portion of on top of the motor. And I'm thinking about relocating the battery and putting it up top here. The Cafe 4 Racer actually makes one. So I don't know about that. Maybe I'll put one here, maybe I'll put one up there. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe I'll put the little reservoir thing up here for the radiator. I don't know yet. So still in the process of figuring out what I want to do. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to work on is this alternator here. Get her all ripped down to whatever I can rip it down to, and clean her up and possibly paint it. The one thing that sucks is like I have this big huge like worn hole in it. I'm gonna see how good it looks without this Bosch cover on top of here, and maybe we might be able to just keep it without the cover because it is worn through everywhere. Okay, so as I've been going at this, as soon as I took off this cover, I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna do, because this is really ugly up here. But anyways, I do think that it got melted at some point. Like it's, yeah, I like, that's what I think this is like it melted or caught on fire or something, I don't know. This, I cannot find any of these plastic pieces anywhere. This thing, I mean, they sell new ones for like 130 bucks, but I don't really want to spend that much. I'm already spending so much on this bike, but also I want this bike to pretty much be really nice and perfect, so I will most likely just order a new one. But for right now, I'm just going to put this together, and there's not really any use of me trying to clean it up any further if that's what's going to happen if I get a new one. So kind of try to hold off on this thing. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to refresh is this radiator. And yeah, just let's tear her down and get her all cleaned up, ready for paint. Okay, so I got this radiator to like an okay clean, but I do want to go and take it outside and wash it, but I'll have to do that tomorrow, being that it is 1:30 in the morning, so I'll have to wait a few hours when there's a little bit of daylight and wash that out. I ended up just painting this alternator, but I do want to go get one at some point. Okay guys, when we're waiting for the sun to come up, we're going to be cleaning up these here brakes. So this might give you a little idea of what front end we're doing. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we are doing a CVR front end swap on this. So we're going to need the brakes from that. Let's go to cleaning these suckers up. Okay, got this thing all ripped apart, got all the bolts right here and the springs and clips and stuff, so gotta clean all this up and get ready for paint. Okay guys, I have somewhat of a problem. So you see this here hose, it's supposed to fit in through here. So you see how it's bigger on this, like it has a little bump up, a little bulge, right? So, and it also has a little bulge down here, alright, and it's really skinny in the middle. So which sucks to fit through this here hole. So what I'm going to do probably is try to zip tie this up to make it really small and then put it through a hole and then cut the zip ties. That's my idea, thought press on it. So if anyone else has this problem, go ahead, and if it works then that's cool. If not, then I'll figure something else out, because it has to go through there. But yeah, anytime I see people take off this cover, they like take it off and leave this hose on because they don't want to take it out. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Alright guys, it's about 7:30 in the morning, so the sun is coming up and now we can go and clean our radiator. Alright, we got our rear diff on here, so now all we have to do is throw on our rear brakes over there, and she'll look pretty good looking. And I just painted this radiator fan all gloss black, just a little respray on her just to make it all nice and pretty. Alrighty, got the brakes and the back of the strutter being yellow, and then the other yellow brakes up front starting to look pretty cute. She looking cute. Alrighty guys, that's where I'm going to call it for the end of this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, give me a big old thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button so then you can follow along with the build. I'll see you guys next video.